And if all goes well, we should be up and streaming here any moment now. I think we are. Are we streaming? We're streaming. We look like we're streaming. All right, excellent. So, hello everybody, I am Ninjazz. Welcome to a stream tonight. Doing something a little bit different than I normally do because I don't normally stream Allods, although I have done it once or twice in the past. Doing it now. Anyways, I have been playing quite a bit of Allods again recently with the new patch that's coming out, or that's come out, I should say, about a little over a month ago. And I've been working on a video to go over some of the details of that new patch, so you guys can hopefully look forward to that coming out in the near future. I've had a little bit of trouble getting it up and going properly, but I have been working on that. So that is to go over some of the new stuff in the new patch. Anyways, what I'm going to do here is basically I was planning on doing an Astral run, and I'm playing as my main character who has recently been once again leveled up to maximum level, which is now at 80. And so I'm going to go out and do an Astral run with my tank character. Now, don't expect a whole lot out of this because my gear is absolute minimum required to get out there and do an Astral run. So it's probably not going to go super smoothly, but not a whole lot else I can really do about that until I start getting that new gear. So it's going to be a bit of a rough start, but hopefully it'll all work out in the end. What else have we got here? That's really the gist of it here. Yeah, so that's the plan anyway. And I figured, you know what, if I'm gonna go ahead and just go out and do an Astral, why not just do it live? Sure, why not? And while I'm at it, Tippin, get off my cord. Not using the camera tonight, but Tippin is here. Yeah, say hi. You want to say hi? You want to sniff the microphone? Okay, that's about as all you're going to get out of him. There. Settle down there. That's a good spot for you. Well, you're not on my cords. He likes to sleep on the cords at my feet and cause trouble for me because suddenly I cannot move mice and things like that because the cord has all been taken up. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully everything's gonna go decently well and nobody's gonna look at me and go, wow, you suck at being a tank. Woohoo. Oh, also I wanted to mention before I get going here, if anybody is interested in getting into Allods Online, now is an excellent time to do that. Reason being is because they're doing some sort of ridiculous, like, new player campaign thing. And, it's downright stupid. Like, the amount of stuff that they give you to start a new character is broken. It's stuff that a lot of us, like old-time players, spent ages trying to get our hands on, and they just shove it into your bag upon making a new character. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, I've got a whole, like, list of stuff that they give you. Like, if you make a new character now in Allods, no joke, this is straight up true, you get the new character. If you take it through the starting tutorial, which takes like 5 minutes, I'm not even joking, you will get a complete set of level 5 runes, a complete set of level 6 runes, both of which are permanent. You'll get a full set of level 8 runes, which are temporary, and upon disappearing, they'll turn into like crystal chips. You will get a arc, which will level up your character to level 75, which puts you 5 levels away from max level. It takes less than 2 hours to get from level 75 to level 80. It's especially since they also load you down with a crap ton of experience boost scrolls. You could literally like spend 15-20 minutes probably and level all the way up to 80. It's a joke. You'll get a bunch of gold. Not a huge amount of gold, but a decent amount to get yourself going. You get all kinds of benefits to your rubies and your skills and things like that. You'll get all of the quests up to level 75 automatically finished for you in case you wanted to just go straight to the end game. You can do all that. It's crazy, the amount of stuff. They will also give you, in addition to all of this, a extra reincarn bottle, so you can make a reincarnate character, an extra one. So once you unlock reincarnations, which I'm guessing you have to be max level to do now, but again, that's not going to take you long. They'll also give you an Awidoi soul, so that you can make an Awidoi character with one of your reincarns. All of this, totally free. Absolutely free. All you got to do is make a new character. It can't be a reincarnation character. It has to be just a new character. You don't have to make a new account, though. I tested it myself. I'll log out real quick and show you. All you got to do is make a new character, and they will just load you up with stuff right now. And it's kind of crazy. To be honest, it kind of irks me a little bit, because as somebody who's played the game from beta, some of the stuff they give you, I didn't even get. I mean, like, I haven't even been able to get all of this time, but yeah, take a look here. This is a character I just made earlier this afternoon. She's level 75. I made a character on the Empire faction. She is now level 75. That is my highest level character on the Empire faction. I made another character here, just trying out a couple different things. All of these characters level 75, because every time you make a brand new character, you get all that stuff once again. So it's pretty crazy. So if you want to take advantage of that, I don't know how long they're going to be doing this, but yeah, go check out Allods and you'll get just a crap ton of stuff, and you can pretty much go straight to the end game if you so choose. So heads up, there's that. Now, getting back to what my plan was here, which I probably could have talked about all this while I was queuing. Forgot about doing that. We're good. We're going to join as a tank. And, okay, we got a couple people in the queue here. So we're going to queue up, and we're going to jump in and tank for these guys. Looks like I'm the only tank in the queue, which is not rare. Usually these are very, very empty. The last patch ruined healers. It's really kind of like, with all the cool stuff that the last patch did, there were a couple of things that it really, really did wrong, and one of those is it absolutely destroyed healers. Like the cleric class, which is, you know, primarily a healer, that's pretty much their thing, that's what they do, is useless now. It's the most useless class in the game, which is super depressing because my secondary character is a healer class. Hi, Tippin. Hey, you want to do me a favor and be quiet? Hush. Hush, hush. So we're just kind of chilling out waiting for this queue to go here. And I am going to take this cat and put him in another room before he gets into trouble. Come on out. There you go. Bye-bye. Okay. Well, that should hopefully go a little bit better. I am running in a little window now so that people that stop by can actually say stuff in chat, and I will actually be able to read it. So there's that positive point here. Allods is actually very, very accommodating, I should say, when it comes to streaming, because the way that it interacts with my streaming software, I can resize the window to be pretty much as big as I want to, and as long as I've got the dimensions correct, it will, like, properly stream it. It's a bit strange, but yeah, it works. So I'm able to actually, like, make it fill up most of my monitor, and it's still in the right resolution and all that kind of stuff. It's really great. Kudos to Allods. already halfway through my coffee, and we haven't even gotten into the actual Astral yet. Astrals now are really hard. This latest patch has made them quite difficult. And, yeah, I'm hoping we're going to be able to pull this off properly. I'm not the most confident on my tanking build. I can hold aggro decently well, but given that my gear is not the greatest out there, my survivability is a bit limited. For new players, really, I mean, it's kind of up to you. To be honest, when I first started playing Allods, I spent like the first week trying out different classes. And oddly enough, I stuck with Warrior, and I normally hate playing Warriors. So usually I'm like the Rogue or the Mage. And I didn't like the Mage in Allods. I still don't really like the Mage in Allods, but I prefer the Warrior. For whatever reason, I really liked the Warrior in Allods. It's still not bad, but it's not as good. Here we go. As far as like new classes go, I mean, Warrior is pretty simple, straightforward. Please tell me we can buff up the matron. Why did you... Hold on. Guys? Nobody want to listen to the tank for a moment? Okay. As far as the classes go, though, like... There is a new class they just added, the Demonologist. I don't recommend that one for starting a new player. It is... Oh, wait, he's a tank? Wait, are we two tanks? Do we have dual tanks in this? I think we do. Sorry, but I'm gonna out-tank the other guy then, because I'm, like, entirely a tank. Okay, sorry if I zoom out a little bit much, because, I do that. And here is my mount. I absolutely love this mount. This is also one of the most unique mounts in the game. At least that particular skin. Boom! Pulling them all in. Okay, I think we're going to be alright for this run. We've got some guys here that are pretty strong. But the Warrior's a pretty standard, decent class. Aside from that, I don't recommend the Mage, actually. The Mage is pretty hard to play. Even for me, the Mage is pretty hard. Trying to keep the aggro here while I'm having a discussion. Where's my heals at? Am I actually getting healed? Ooh, that doesn't look good. What is this? What am I getting hit by here? Okay, well, whatever, we got him. By healer, I do mean the cleric class. Yeah, right now there are technically 3 classes that you could call a healer class. These guys are not waiting at all. I don't know this guy. I know the Valhalla Guild. Although I don't know that guy from the Valhalla Guild. And Big Gila. One of them is the Warden here. This is a weird setup. We've got 2 people tanking and 2 people healing, it looks like, because we've got the matron NPC healer and we've got Big Heala, whom I'm assuming is kind of a healer. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just take him for this plasma right here. You can. Okay. Oh, you're kidding me. They just knocked me off the cliff. Oh, what? Okay, that worked somehow. I used my charge and it got me back up on top. Oh, come on. We get on the mountain, we enter combat immediately. What else? What else is a good class for beginners? The Summoner class is a pretty good one. AKA the Demonologist, if you're playing on the Legion, or League side. These guys are not going to wait, are they, at all? They're going to go straight in to fight that guy. Yep. Oh, they waited. Okay. Hi there. I will be your opponent, sir. Ouchie. Anytime there's a circle on the ground, if your team didn't put it there, don't stand in it. It's pretty much the golden rule of Allods. And standing in fire, because you will freeze to death if you don't. I've already lost a guy. Crap, I can't get out of that in time. Gosh, dang. I'm trying to get a fire. So there's this little icicle debuff you'll see here. Okay, we got him. Come on. If you don't get near a fire before that debuff gets up to 100, you die. God, every time I go to mount, somebody gets us into combat. It's this Tigason guy, isn't it? He's always up front pushing everybody. Like, everybody's trying to heal up, and he's just up at the front. Gotta be careful not to pull anybody from the upper ranks up. This road kind of zigzags up and down the mountain here, and I've accidentally pulled people from the higher levels down. Ooh, I was at 49 stacks? Wow. way. Yeah, we're clearly not having trouble here. It would be nice if this guy at least waited for everybody to catch up, though. Tigason, whatever his name is. Not exactly a team player there, buddy. And you died because of it. Really? I mean, he didn't even wait for us to resurrect him. Come on, man. Crap, I was building a fire there. I'll do a magic wait. What? What is he talking about? He's got the matron with him, so... Oh, crap. You guys... No, why did you... I'm so boned, I'm by myself. Roar! Oh, dang it. That was my bad. Hey, puppy dog. And yes, they're doing, actually at the very beginning of my stream I was talking about it. They're doing like a promotion thing right now. If you start a new character and you go through the tutorial, they will give you a miraculous arc, and they give you a whole crap ton of stuff. Like, it's insane the amount of stuff they give you. And we're in combat, so I can't actually, like, jump across. Thanks, guys. This Tigason guy is seriously screwing up this whole run. Like he seems to be a pretty capable player, like skilled enough in his own right. He's just really bad at playing in a group. Anyway, but yeah, you can make a new character, and once you finish the tutorial, which no joke takes like 5, maybe 10 minutes, you do that, and you can get a whole bunch of stuff. And one of those things is an item that will level you up to level 75, which puts you very, very close to the end game. Here, I think, is the close one, yeah. Guys, at least wait for me to get up there. Come on. Okay. Oh man, I know. I know. I'm like, there's good points to it, and there's bad points to it. On one hand, it's like it's gonna probably put a whole lot more people into the end game, which is cool. Oh crap, get behind the pillar, get behind the pillar. But on the downside, unfortunately, it also, yeah, for all of us who did work our butts off trying to get up to some good high-level stuff way back in the day, it, crap, I am dying. I am deaded. Nope, somebody's resurrecting me, or trying to. Thank you. Swing that in there. Sweep over here real quick. Get behind something. Fire, 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 fire. Oh, okay, and we killed her. Well, they killed her. I barely did anything. Big Healer seems like he's actually, like, trying to work with me here. So, kudos to him. He's paying attention. Yay. So we got it. That was actually very successful. Did we get anything? That's the next question. Boop, 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 boo. Junk, 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 junk. Nope, nothing but junk. They want you to kind of craft gear at the end now, it seems, so you don't get many drops. It's mostly just garbage. I've picked up a weapon, which I can use for when I'm doing DPS, but other than that, haven't really gotten much. And that is my cat, who's probably destroying my door in the background there. Not sure if you can hear that. But yeah, this is... Oops. Got a trade here. It's just all garbage. But yeah, like the thing that really gets me is you get level 6 runes for free. Permanent. You get level 8 runes for free as well, but those are temporary. They last you like a month. And then after that they turn into crystal chips. It's, where are they? Is that, okay. Is it like clear rune? Fragile clear rune of level 8. And then upon expiring, the rune will turn into 400 crystal chips. So it gives you a full set of those too. So those last for 30 days, and then they turn into crystal chips. But even after that, you're still going to have a full set of level 6 runes and a full set of level 5 runes. And you can then take those level 5 runes and all these crystal chips that they give you, and then turn them into level 6 runes, and then potentially into level 7 runes, because you've already got a set of level 6 runes. So I'm not sure the exact numbers of everything, but in theory, you could potentially come out of it at the end of the month with a half set of level 7s and a half set of level 6s without spending anything. It's pretty flippin' crazy. Let's see, is anybody selling any fish scales? That's something I've been looking for. Golden fish. Everybody's got these golden fish. And I need 2 more fish scales. And I will be able to get the golden fish mount. Which I then have to figure out if I want to keep it or sell it. So that's a thing. Because, I mean, I've got this. Why would you want anything else? Although there's some pretty cool mounts out there. This is the new collector's edition mount this guy's got. You get a motorcycle that's like demon looking. And just a moment, I'm going to stop my cat from destroying my door. Tippin! Hey. No. You go and you be quiet, huh? Be quiet. What, you want up here? Okay. Now you're in the way, cat. Come on. Yeah, maybe I should have left the camera on. Just the cat is all up in my face here. Yes, you're very cute. Thank you. We all love ya. Actually, it is technically Saturday now because it's late at night, which means it's your birthday. Yay! He doesn't know what a birthday is. He doesn't care. All right. That was not a bad run. I might see about jumping in and doing another one, actually, because that was pretty good. I was expecting it would take a bit longer to do. So, good times. Got some crafting materials. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's insane. I'm still like, I can't believe how incredibly crazy this whole deal is. Maybe, actually, that's what I'll do. I'll show you just exactly how crazy this whole deal is. We're going to log out. I'll make a new character. And no joke, let's see. I've been broadcasting for about 32 minutes. Within 10 minutes, I should be level 75. On a brand new, fresh character. Okay, never mind. I can't do that. Oh wait, I can delete this guy. Oops. All right. So, make a new character here. We'll start the time lapse once I make the character. So, what do we want to be? We want to be a Gibberling. What else have we got here? Scarlet, Champion, Ranger, Cleric. The downside here is I have all of these. Yeah, sure. We'll make a warden. Why not? I like the medium level look much better than the high level look. The claws are pretty beastly looking, but just like this just looks cooler to me. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's more blue. And those look like they would fall apart the first time you used them. Okay. Yeah, hi, buddy. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get in here. We'll make a new character. This guy gets a bear. Does it work? You know what? Yeah, it does. Let's make a Pryden. What the heck are these animals? So here we go. We'll make a Pryden character. I don't know, something about faces 1 and 2 just seem the best to me. I think I like 2. It's kind of the more human of them all. Okay, and haha. There's not a whole lot of difference between Pryden's fully dressed and fully naked. Well, I mean, okay, I guess they are pretty fully naked. Hairstyle. Kind of doing this quickly here. Although I don't want to like get stuck with a terribly ugly thing. Actually, these are, I kind of like a lot of these hairstyles. These are pretty cool looking. Wow. Okay, no, I'm sorry. It's got to be that one. That is just, yeah. What do we got? Let's go. I saw purple in there. Cool. Purple's good. I like purple. Okay, you can put some clothes on here. I think we're good there. Additional feature, that's going to be the face paint. The whites next to the eye? I don't know. Or just none. I don't know, I kind of like that. It's a bit exotic. I think I actually prefer without, but just for the difference. And then skin tone, I don't care that much, really. Sure. And then figure, let's see, let's do a medium-sized one. Bud, don't start. I've discovered that if I want to get my cat to be quiet, I just have to reach for the canned air. For some reason, he hates it, even though it's like I've never done anything to him with it. Okay, she's still got like the same basic armor on. And what can we do about our pet? Okay, there's the raccoon style. Oh yeah, we're doing raccoon style here. And we're gonna call it Tippin. Yes, you, cat. And we're gonna call her Crud. Naming is hard to do in this because everybody's got to be. That's taken, isn't it? Yeah. Yase is like Japanese for wild, like wild animal would be a Yase animal. What are we gonna do? Actually, now that I mention it, I don't know how long it takes to go through the tutorial as a Pryden. I know how long it takes to do either the Imperial or the League tutorial. The Imperial one's the fastest. The League is the second fastest. But I don't know about the Prydens. Tippin, give me a name. Besides your own. Let's see, how does meow translate? I bet that's taken. Totally taken. Meow. It's taken too. Wow. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, but Nyan. Of course it's taken. Or if I was going to name it something more accurately, like Tippin, Crotch Licker, because that's what you're always doing. Would you cut it out? Sorry, that was inappropriate. Actually, so that was exceptionally inappropriate. I hadn't even thought about the fact that, like, yeah, this is a female character. That looks bad in a whole bunch of different ways. That was supposed to be a joke about Tippin, and he's always licking himself. So, yep, never mind there. That was a foobar. Back to naming. I need more coffee. Happa. That's taken. Like anything that's even remotely Japanese sounding is pretty much taken. I have the advantage because I actually know a bunch of Japanese, so I can get a little bit more elaborate with my Japanese, but at the same time it's like most of the cool sounding stuff's already been taken. Let's see. Misty Blue! Taken. Misty Veil! Boom! Got one! Alright. So, we're 40 minutes in and a little bit. We're going to see how long it takes us to get to level 75. If I remember correctly on my Pride, and it did take a little bit of time to go through the tutorial, but we'll see here. Okay, and this is all part of the new spark leveling system. We're gonna not really bother going into that just yet. So we gotta come over here and listen to a speech. La 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 la. Oh, these are actually, I was like, oh, look at all the little NPC people around listening. No, these are actually real players. Saturdays and Whisperwind. Oh, Whisperwind, that's not bad. Good name. Dude, just... hurry up. Talk faster. He's got kind of cool armor, though. There, thank you. Weapon taken from stand. Okay, here we go. Let's take a weapon. And weapon equipped. Boom. Fight the combat dummy. Yeah, this seems like it's gonna be... Yeah, I do remember, like, because there's that whole, like, Jungle Book thing. Yeah, I've got a whole lot of spells to use on this guy. But yeah, like, there was a big Jungle Book thing with that. Like, the whole theme to the Priden tutorial was the Jungle Book. Healing infusion used. It's this, right? There we go. Of the primals, blah 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 blah. And we turn into an eagle. Cool beans. But I can already tell you, look at all this stuff that they've got in my bag. So, yeah, it works for Pridens too. What level do I have? I think I have to be level 4 to open. Yeah. So once you hit level 4, you can open this and it'll automatically complete everything for you. So. You do not have a patron. Oh, right. That would be a good thing to have first. Okay, what did I get there? You've successfully completed your starting adventure. Huh. That was quick.
Pathetic meat sack. Scar will bite your head off. Such a funny little animal. So help. Help. They're killing faithful Baki. Scar, save me. Save me, Scar.
Okay, well. That felt oddly refreshing to kick him. Yeah, I've got the bees. Tiger left behind. Is he really just gonna, like... He just gave up and ran away. Wow. I run into the cave, we meet the wolf. I mean, this is just the Jungle Book. Really.
Wait, it can't. Don't touch the cub.
What? Are you out of your wits, woman? He is not our blood. He's prey.
Look at him, it can. He's so scared and vulnerable.
I'm a girl, you know.
Cubs
Just
were just as weak and helpless.
You are cruel to Neil. I can still hear their joyful yelping when they first saw the sunlight.
it's the Jungle
All right,
Book.
come. You are not of our blood, but in the memory of the children of me and Tennille, I will spare your life. Walk away.
Okay.
It's my runaway breakfast. You didn't touch my prey. That's a wise decision, Ikon. You could have made me really angry.
Oh, hey.
How dare you come here, you brute? This cub is ours.
Suffer the wrath of my raccoon. So, are we just supposed to, like, kick Scar's butt while Tennille face tanks? Because she doesn't apparently die in this, so don't worry, everyone. She gets down to 8% health, and she stays there. Scar will probably chicken out at 5%. Oh. Have you lost your mind? Yes, being at 8% health would probably make somebody very, very not sane. Of one of my kinsmen, what? Okay, there's level 4. So we are... That's as far as we need to get to open up the Ark. We are not even quite 8 minutes in. Check it out. Here we go. And I'm going to go League. Ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much exactly 8 minutes. And I am level 75. There you go. That's all there is to it. Now is when things start getting really, really crazy. Okay, first of all, let me get rid of the mentor thing, because I don't need a mentor. And I don't need to be a mentor. Okay, so first off, we're level 75, right? You got that. Now we've got a deposit box, so we'll switch that out. We've got 36 slots deposit box now. They give you like another backpack, but it's actually smaller, so you might as well throw it away. Then they give you another backpack, which is the same size, so you might as well chuck that away. Wait, I've got another miraculous scroll? What? Wait, what? What the heck is going on here? This is weird. Is this a glitch? Okay, that was weird. It like glitched out and gave me 2 of the miraculous scrolls. Not sure what's up with that. Anyways, so we get a free wolf mount, which they just pretty much do by default now. Everybody gets one. So we've got that. I'll just stick that over here on my bar. Get rid of some of these emotes. Don't need these. And they're dumb. So, alright, we got ourselves a mount. I'm going to just use some of these little scrolls to get us out of the way here. Next up, what do we got? We will do this. This is going to complete all of the quests for us up to level 75. Just like that, boom, you're going to see this just start scrolling like mad as it's just like completing quests for us. Bloop. And gives us a whole bunch of skills as well as like default accumulates a build for us. So we don't come without a build. It actually gives us a build to start with here. But as a benefit, it also gives us Water of Death droplets and Water of Life droplets. So those both last for a week. That's going to allow us to reset our build as much as we want over the next week. So it gives you a week to set your build the way that you want it to be set. And like I said, it only takes about 2 hours to do to go from level 75 to level 80. That's all it takes. So we'll get all this stuff, but we don't need these. Let's put that stuff there. Okay, so we have all this stuff. Now, it doesn't look like we got a whole lot of stuff here right now, but don't worry, there's more coming. So that's an expansion, so we can take on more quests. Then we've got level 8 rune set and a level 5 rune set. I'm going to go ahead and use these level 8 runes. Might as well. Ba-dum-dum-dum. And you'll notice that these say that they're going to transform into crystal chips in 30 days. So that will turn into 400 crystal chips. There are 6 of them, so that is 2,400 crystal chips that you're going to get for free. Sweet. So we'll just put those on. It's going to be a nice, healthy boost to our offense and defense. Your Martyr's Blessing is max level already for what level you are. And yeah, now we've got a set of these level 5s. These ones are permanent. They don't expire in 30 days. But we're not done yet. So we also get this, which, as you can see, just dumped a whole ton of stuff on here. This is going to give us a emblem. Oh wait, no, that's the one for the Jeweler's Manuscript. So now we can wear epic level earrings. This will give us the emblem. This is going to give us defensive stats. So a bunch of this, like this is stuff that a lot of people used to have to go through a ton of stuff to get. For example, this 4th page from the Great Mage's Diary, my main character doesn't have that. I've got the first 3, I don't have the 4th one yet. So this is like above and beyond what my main character has. Paragraphs from the Study of Perfection. This is like all the way up to rare level on these. Or not rare, epic level. This gives us some extra talent points. And a level set, or a set of level 6 runes. So we've got a set of level 5s that are permanent. We've got a set of level 6s that are permanent. Now, you get 10 XP scrolls, you get 10 influence scrolls, and you get 10 fate scrolls. Keep an eye on that number because things are about to get a little more crazy here. So we're going to open this up. So we've got one of these things here that gives us some costumes, some mount food. There's a few more of the XP scrolls. We got another temporary mount, but it lets us get a skin for our mount. Woohoo. We got some incense. That's cool stuff. And we'll keep on opening up these. Oops. This is where stuff starts getting really, really crazy. So we got a deposit box. We've already got one, so that's not necessary. A lot of this stuff is redundant. They give you the same stuff many, many times. Additional quest log slots for free. Sure, we'll take those. Let's see what else we can get out of this. Oh, 5 more free XP scrolls. Sure, why not? So there's some more of those. And let's see, that's a discount thing, so we'll just chuck that. We'll keep going. It's going to give us a bunch of temporary mounts. Some crystal chips. I don't care about the temporary mounts. I'm just going to throw them out. Seems like a waste, I know, but oh, we get 5 new scrolls of fate. It seriously, it starts getting really crazy. Now just wait, there's more coming. We get 120 crystal chips, just cuz. So there's some crystal chips. Which I'm gonna swap these in. That's a discount thing. We're gonna check that. This is a discount thing. This is a discount thing. And keep going. Oh. Now we've got a free thing of potions, which the coupon for that expires. Oops, crud, I just used one. We got a dog that's temporary. I'm going to check that. The coupon for these expires, but the potions themselves do not. So if you just redeem it right away, you can just leave it sitting there and they don't expire. We got a couple more costume pieces. Keep on going. This is a discount coupon. Have you noticed how many of these scrolls of XP that we've got? It's another temporary mount. That number keeps going up. It's a big bag discount. Got another temporary mount. You can keep the mounts if you want. That's up to you. I don't particularly care to keep them because, I mean, like, I might keep a couple of them, but they take up a lot of bag space. So, and they give you so much stuff. Just chuck that. Okay, now my regular bag has filled up. Look at this. So, this stuff is all garbage. We're going to chuck this out. What we want is the level 75 items here. Was that level 75 now? Okay, so we got that up to level 80 on the box. So to open that up anymore, we're going to have to be level 80. We're still not done. There's still stuff that they give you. So hang on, though, because you might notice that our gear is garbage, right? Our gear score is 7. Like, that's amazingly low. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to chuck a lot of these recruits boxes because they're absolutely worthless. Each one of these I open up will give me, like, some gold. Actually, it'll give me an item, but we're going to fix this up. So level 75 is the highest chest we can get. Don't use any of these until you get all the way up to level 75 because then the rest of them will give you gold instead of giving you items. I'll show you here. You want to get the highest level ones that you can put on first. So you'll see this is going to just start populating all of these boxes. One by one, it's going to just go on and fill everything up. My character's probably going to look pretty funny. But yeah, you want the level 75 boxes. That goat is making funny noises. It's still been just under 20 minutes. We're literally gearing ourselves at level 75 right now. It's been less than 20 minutes since this character was made. Oh, bag is full. Okay, so you check out the other items. I mean, you could sell them if you really want the whole, like, 44 copper. Really not worth it. Okay, so we got a new staff. We got all new gear. It's just enough to get us all new gear. Now, what you do is if you go through here and you use any of the lower level stuff, since all of our gear is filled with level 75 stuff, it'll tell us our gear is good enough. See, your equipment is good enough, and instead gives us gold. That's based on the level of the chest. So the higher level chests, like level 71s, are going to give us 364 gold a pop. So you can see here, I don't have a lot of gold yet, but if I just keep opening these chests, that starts going up pretty quick. You come out of it with about 13 to 15 grand, depending on how, like, determined you are to open all of these boxes. Unfortunately, there's not a way of just opening them all up at once, so... Now these are level 65, so they're going to be a little less gold. But as you can see, I just basically keep doing this and profiting. And you just keep on going down the row here. It's just more and more gold. I'll get rid of this stack and then we'll call it good. I don't want to just sit here on a stream opening up boxes of gold. Although in a weird way, that actually sounds pretty good. This is my stream. It's all about boxes of gold. Okay. So there's that. Chuck that other item we don't need. That's a quest thing. I'll just go ahead and take the quest. And we got a couple temporary mounts. Anyway, that's that. But we've got two... What is it? Are these the 30-day ones? No, the 1 week ones. We got 2 week-long incenses. We've got 3 Master Goblins. We've got a Holy Weapon. We've got 120 Crystal Chips. Now, we're not done, though. We still have more. So this is the Followers box. It's mostly going to give us mounts. So I'm mostly going to end up chucking these, but just to give you an idea, these go up like every 10 levels or so. So every 10 levels, you can get a new mount up to level 80. So boom, 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 here's all these temporary mounts. They last about an hour, and that's actual riding time. So they don't just last an hour in-game total. They last an hour of you actually, like, riding them. But, yeah, right now they're mostly just filling up my inventory. And just when you think that I'm all done and I've gotten it all squared away, then you come over here to your mailbox. I've got 14 unread messages, which actually is a lot higher than normal. I think it like somehow screwed up and gave me 2 sets of everything. Usually that doesn't happen, so don't expect that. Weird. Okay, so this is an event that's going on for Allods right now. That is, it's these little compass things. This node is useless. You can't actually do anything with it. So you can open these up and you can try to test your luck, see if you can get anything lucky. I'm not expecting anything out of this. I got a costume, cool. And I got one more card. There's like nothing in here that's any good. Okay, so we got some mount food and a potion. Cool. You can get a bunch of those things. It's not that hard to get. You need these compasses from the cash shop usually, though. You can do some like PvP stuff and get them for free, but Alright, and we can change our character's look. It's very simple, very basic. Ooh, I got that one. I like that one. That's a cool costume piece. And we got that. Or we can use this white dress, but no. There we go. We have a little cooler looking setup now. Not quite as basic. Next up, we're going to jump back in the mail. Alright. We've got all of these different things. Now, I have bought some crystals in the game, so I have premium level. You're probably not going to see a mail like that if you're just playing free. I also previously purchased one of the collector's editions of the game, and so it sends me this box every time I start a new character. That's another one that isn't going to show up for you unless you purchase one of the collector's editions. But in this case, it's just going to be some tools and a set of costume pieces. Here we go. I like these costumes, though. And, oh, right, and it gives me a whole bunch more crystal chips, so there's that, too. That's important. Oh, and we've got these. These chests that we got, I don't even remember what I got them from, but they give us rare weaponry. And the ones that don't give us rare weaponry give us a big, huge chunk of gold. 850 gold a pop. You don't get as many of them, but let's see if I can get him to give us a... Nope, it will not give you a wand, so boo. Oh well, we're up to 13,000 on our gold now. And we got this staff, which, I mean, I guess I could sell that staff for a decent chunk of change. That's cool. Alright, and sealed tool pack, we're not going to open that. Back to the mail guy here. Still got some more stuff. Here is another thing that they give you. This is the iridescent jar, which allows you to get an additional incarnation. So once you unlock the ability to make a reincarn, getting these will allow you to make additional reincarns from the same character. My main character has like 7, I think, reincarns on it. And you share a lot of stuff between them, like runes are shared, mounts are shared, a lot of, like, pretty much anything that's in the cash shop is shared. This actual tab is shared between all of your characters that are on the same, like, family tree, if you want to put it that way. You also get an Awidos Spark, which allows you to make an Awidos character. So that is something you get given for free. And we're running out of space here, so you can see, like I was saying earlier, you get a ton of XP scrolls. Okay, I've got 171 XP scrolls here. 171. That's a huge amount of those. And I'm going to use a bunch of them just to clear up some inner space here. So we got a bunch there. That's going to give us a big XP boost. I'm going to use some of these and get these out of the way as well. And these too. Just clear up some inventory space. Alright. So once we get up to level 80, I suspect, I'm not sure because I went through the old-fashioned way of unlocking reincarns, which took like a couple of weeks of daily grinding and questing and all that kind of stuff, and I'm guessing that once you hit level 80 you just unlock it anymore, because that's the way Allods likes to screw over its older players. Anyway, gripes aside. So yeah, I should be able to make reincarns for this character. Now, still have more crap to get out of the mail here. So this is done. They give you a bunch of messages, not important. They give you this, which is like a happy anniversary kind of thing, which just has some like dragon's tears or something in it that's you can use for abilities. That's a quest we need. That little box I just picked up. That is the start of the quest chain to get from level 75 to level 80. Urgent assignment, invitation. We get a bunch of these little pickups to go do stuff. And mail is clear, finally. Hooah. So there we are. Yeah, it took about 30 minutes for all of that. And we were ready to go adventure. So all I gotta do is fire up this cube. Take the quest. And I can go out. Oh, and I can probably go turn that quest in too. But yeah. It took me, what, 8 minutes to get up to level 75? And then from there, just getting everything, like, squared away. Took me, you know, how much longer? Looking at about a half an hour total, and I'm able to go out and start doing the last area for high-level stuff. That's how fast it is. It's crazy. He's giving me the time void thing. I'm not going to bother doing a time void. Time voids are kind of like the default. Go do that if you don't have anything else to do and you've run out of quests or something. Which, with all the XP scrolls we've got, is probably not going to happen. Oh yeah, actually, while I'm thinking about it, I want to go see how much a new pet costs. My poor pet, just not that into my pet. Let's see, let's feed our little wolf. He's not much faster than just walking, but hey. Visit the Hall of Changes. So I can come in here and if I really wanted to, I could change like the hairstyle. So they've got a couple of hairstyles that you can't get outside of in here. So if you want any of these hairstyles, you have to actually like buy them. They tend to be the more like elaborate ones. Oh, and we're back to the normal ones. You can tell the ones that are only in the Hall of Changes here, they are pink. Oh, that's interesting. So since this is not on my main character line, it's got all my reincarnation characters on it, I have like a couple hundred masks for that, and I don't on this character, so that is something to note. But you can actually get like different faces here that you can't get elsewhere, so that's not a bad looking face. You can also get new facial features, so like she's got some feathered earrings. That looks like it's about it. Hair colors, there's a couple different ones like that. She's got a really pinkish red or a black. Not a whole lot. Anyway, they have different skin tones too. Not that it really matters. They do have a couple different like face paints. In case I like really wanted one. That's not too bad. Actually, kind of like that. Sure, why not? But if we want the pet to change, we can do that. They've got custom colors in here as well. You can't get elsewhere. like an albino. That's actually kind of cool looking. Or if you just want a different pet. 245. Okay, there is Shiki, or Latte, as I guess she's. Originally, I had her on my original Warden character, and I had her named Shiki. So this would be Latte if you've watched my Allods Online series that I was doing with Tingar and Talon. This is where I got my pet from that. There's also an owl. There's a hyena. There's that thing. There's the little, like, crazed goblin if you're really weird. And that other one, these are the orc pets, by the way. So if you're on the Imperial side, it sucks to be you. And a warden. Although, okay, you can, if you're not an orc. This is the Imperial, the human, the Zataganian pet. So, and there's the, like, so you can basically get any of the race's pets that you want. So there's the human male, human female, the gibberlings, and then your original. So I am actually going to change that. I like that. So there we go. I've got that, and it looks really disturbing with the glowing eyes. But yeah, all we have to do now, if we want to get into the end game content, is we got to start doing the quest chain that goes from 75 to 80. And like I said, that box that showed up earlier, we used that. Now we just have to go up here to the teleporter. And as you can see, contrary to what a lot of people seem to think, Allods is not dead. There's a lot of people around here. This is just the people that are sitting around in town. Like, I always see so many people, like, send me messages or make comments and things about, oh, the game is dead and blah, 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 blah. Just to give you guys a heads up, there are more people playing Allods now than there were, like, a year ago. The game's actually grown in population, so there's some food for thought. Whatever they've done, it's been decent enough to keep people around. I mean, I'm still playing it. It's probably one of the only MMOs that I still play. Okay, so you need to go to the Dionic Archipelago. And this is the beginning of the quest chain. You just hop on Goliath here. Take him up to the observatory. And I actually, this stuff is going to be covered in the video that I do about the new patch, because this is all new patch content here. This whole ship here we're going to be riding on. Come up, we talk to these guys. Well, hopefully, Skyline, you'll be able to take advantage of the new deal they've got here. But yeah, with all that XP boost that I've got on from those scrolls, like, just doing that already gave me 17% of my level. And this, oh no, that's going to fill up everything. The anniversary gift will give you another week's worth of incense, which I'm just going to go ahead and use one because it expires in 30 days anyways, and it's a week long. So there's that. This is going to give me a bunch of gear. So let's see, 25 I don't need. 30, anything lower than like 45 or 50 is probably not even going to give me enough money to make it worth the time to open all of these things. You could do that. There is definitely, though, an advantage to making reincarnations. First of all, if you want an Allods character, like these guys, you have to do with a reincarn. You can't make a base one. Let's see, how much does a 45 give us? 8 gold. yeah, we're just... 50 is going to give us like, what, 16 then? 17, ooh. But the fact that you can share your mounts and anything else that you acquire over playing the game, that's going to be shared with your stuff, or with your reincarns. Plus, of course, the Allods. And you share certain abilities with your reincarns. The reincarn system is actually really, really cool. I really, really like it. It gives a decent amount of benefit to playing through the game again. They do have special like arcs that are just for reincarns, that are less expensive than the arcs for like base characters. Not that it matters though, because the base character arcs are free right now apparently. So like, what the heck, Allods? Really, what the heck? I just don't understand why they were like, you know what? Let's throw caution and the economy to the wind, and just make it so that anybody can make a high-level character. Woo! But yeah, in theory, you could just make a high-level character for every class if you wanted to. And I mentioned earlier, like, to go from 75 to 80 with the new content, it takes maybe 2 hours. If you've got a bunch of these XP scrolls, it's probably going to take you a lot less. I would even wager if you knew what you were doing and had a decent build on your character, it would probably take you an hour or less. If you could just tear through the enemies real quickly, then you could probably go very, very quickly through the end game content. I honestly doubt that the private Allods servers have much of an impact on the regular game. Part of this is because of the it's the anniversary for Allods. I know that's at least part of their reasoning behind it. But, yeah, I've had people actually send me invites directly and said, hey, could you come do some videos? Like, we like your Allods videos, can you come do some videos for our private server? And I was like, no? Sorry, I kind of play legit, you know? I'm not against the idea of private servers, especially if they're playing like an older version of the game. There's a lot of things I like about previous versions of the game that they changed that I'm not as big of a fan of now. For example, the fact that they completely broke the healer class. But otherwise, yeah. This is important here. When you get the quest from this guy and you complete it, they will give you a new set of gear. You want that gear. Look at how much better it is than my current gear. As a matter of fact, I probably shouldn't have used those boxes at all. I probably should have come here first, gotten this gear, put it on, and then gone about my business. But, oh well. I'll just, like, sell all of this stuff. Okay, we're not going to use that. Anything you don't use is worthless, so... Woohoo! I'll fly to the Callisto. Wait. Oh. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to shop first. We want the Coliseum. Wee. Another thing you're going to want to do, it hasn't started giving them to me yet, but you're going to get amalgams from doing these missions. What you want to do with those amalgams is save all of them until you hit level 80, and then you can turn them in for tokens of greatness, which if you collect 320 tokens of greatness, you can dual build. So I don't have it on this character, obviously. I'm not level 80 yet. You guys saw me make this character. But what'll happen is you'll open up your skill tree and there'll be two tabs down here. One, it'll just be a 1 and a 2. And you can actually set 2 different builds that you can switch between. And so greatness is an amazing thing because I've got it like on my warrior. I have a DPS warrior, and I can switch over to my tank build. Actually, usually I'm the tank, and I switch over to DPS when I need to. But that allows me to basically have 2 completely separate builds for my warrior, and I can do it on the healer, where I can have a like DPS healer, and I can switch it over to a full healing healer. So excellent thing to do. And if you do all of this stuff, you should have like 240 or so worth of tokens at the end of it all, if you turn everything into tokens. So there's a couple things you can do in the cash shop to make that number higher, but definitely worth picking up greatness if you have more than one idea for a build. Okay, we wanted a shop. That's this guy, food vendor, Tharmus. Here we go. We're gonna just sell. Keeping in mind, this is all stuff that the game just gave me. I'm up to almost 30 grand now. I mean, it's just, it's crazy. It's just flippin' crazy. I have no idea what you get in these boxes once you hit level 80. This is probably another mount. Not sure what that's going to be. It'd be funny if it gave you more like folios of knowledge, but it would be pointless. But see, here's an interesting thing also. If you don't use all of these folios of knowledge, this is in the boutique tab. This is shared between you and your reincarns. So if you make a reincarnation character, you have to start from a lower level, but you're going to have 156 scrolls of knowledge or more sitting there waiting for you. Which means you can go through a lot of that earlier content super fast. I'm going to use the bear because it just seems fun to use right now. This is my mount. It's a bear. This game has so many crazy mounts. It's great. Dun 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 dun. I have no idea what this build is. The build that they give you in this game. I don't like playing with other people's builds, to be honest. Let's see, let's mark that as a favorite. Because I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this build. Like, the way it's set up or anything. I could sit there and try to figure out what exactly the point of the build is, but I trust myself to make a better build. So, whee! I just like the bear. It's just fun. And there's the little goat. I need the warden trainer who's way in the back here. While I'm at it, gonna see if anybody's selling any of those fish scales. Golden fish. Nope, no fish scales. Anyway, though, you get the idea. That's it. That's how easy it is to get to almost max level. So I mean, we're at, as far as the story is concerned, we're at the end game. We are in the last section of the story before you do all of the like end game astrals and all of that stuff. Ah, tipping. No, yeah, you tripping over my cable, man. But yeah, we've got that water of death and water of life, so we can come in here and just be like, I want all my stats and talents reset, please. And it's going to give us all of these skills. Purification, okay. Gift of Tensis, that's important. Yeah, I hope you can too. Like, it's pretty good. I mean, I have to admit, even though I'm kind of miffed that it's all set up so that you can just go straight to the end, even I'm kind of like, this is cool. Okay. I don't know that I want to like try to build a character while I'm streaming online, because this is usually a very long, in-depth process for me. So, yeah. I'd have to like figure out if I wanted to do a DPS or I want to do a healer or anything like that. But the good news is if you reset your character, so like for example, I'm probably going to be playing mostly on my main characters, and I'm worried I might not come back to this character before my waters here would expire. So if I reset my character now and just leave my character reset, I can always come back later on and Tippin, buddy, hush. No, I just let you out earlier. You're not going back out again. But if I leave it like this, I can come back to this and like anytime I want to later on and build the character up and go through the end game content. The only thing I'd be missing out on is, because I think all of this stuff doesn't expire except for some of these scrolls of fate. So, I mean, I could just use that. Oh, come on, guys. Don't mess with my bear. And the iridescent jar would expire in 1 month, which would kind of suck, but again, the Awidos Spark doesn't expire, so when I do get a reincarn creation chance, I can still make an Awidos. It's just this gives me an extra slot. Hi, would you shush? Shush, cat. Rawr. Meow. He wants to go to sleep. But yeah, like these would expire within a month, so I need to use them. But everything else, except for like this, everything else is pretty much good for at least a month. Small incense kits. And then the potion box, but that lasts 3 months. So, yeah. My main character was an elf healer and got stuck on the pirate questline thing. Yeah, I remember going back through that. What was that, like level 60-ish? Somewhere in there? Yeah, that pirate questline was kind of weird. think it was it 55 to 60 or was it 60 to 65? I don't remember. Because then you go, I think you go from there. It must have been 60 to 65. And then you go from there to doing the all the stuff in the area of Dane, which sucks. I just don't like Dane. Dane is confusing and slow and grindy. I just don't like it. And then you get out of Dane and you get into the Awidos Allod, which will take you from 70 to 75. That's not bad. It goes pretty quick. And then after that, you get to where we would be now, which would be the 75 to 80, which takes place on a new Allod called Sagat, something like that. And that goes super fast. Super fast. Like by far the fastest I've seen yet. It just, phew, you'll be from 75 to 80 easily in one sitting. So like I said, with all these XP scrolls and everything, like you could do that in maybe a little over an hour. And you'd be done. You'd be level 80. You could start going out on like Astrals and stuff with other players and doing all the like actual proper end game stuff. Don't forget to come and get your pots from from here. If you happen to be on the League side, I like the League side. I'm not a fan of the Empire. I just never have been. Like, if you prefer the Empire, good for you. That's totally up to you. But castles and cool stuff like that, that's more up my line. If you want to be like communist Russia, then go for the Empire, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it. Plus, orcs suck. They're just big and ugly and dumb. The Arisen are cool though. I'll give the Arisen. The Arisen are pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, so that's basically that. That's all you need to do, and you will have a level 75 character, and you're easily in a position to just go and make yourself up a build, or just keep the one that they give you, and go on and tackle the last bit of story content and get to the end game. That's it. It takes so little time. Like I showed you guys, 8 minutes. Took 8 minutes to go far enough into the tutorial to hit level 75 with the Ark. It's crazy. Yeah, Skyline, it's actually, I just looked at the clock, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. It's really late here. But, there you go, Misty Vale, Trapper at level 75. So you can see here, all of my extra characters, except for Coffee, who I've had for ages, and she's actually got, like, some stuff on her. So, I'm not going to erase her and remake her. But, all of these characters, I've got 4 characters. I made all of them today. So these 4 characters are all new characters that I've made just today. They're all level 75. It's craziness. But yeah, like I wanted to try, like, I don't have a high level bard, so I made a high level bard. I don't have a high level psionic character, nor a high level imp. I used to have a high level imp, Kitsu here. Back when level 55 was the highest level in the game. Switched sides to go join the Empire, because why not? Because I had 2 like characters going at the same time, and then they invented the reincarn system, and I was like, okay, well now I've got 2 family trees going here. But yeah, you can see here I've got Pio and all of her reincarns listed there, most of which are, well, a little over half of which, I guess I should say, are all level 80. I've got 8 reincarns. Not counting her herself. So I've got 9 people in that family tree. But, yeah, it's just crazy. Oh, I can probably get rid of her, too. Another character slot. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call that it for this stream. I wasn't planning on streaming very long, and I actually have streamed probably almost an hour longer than I had intended to originally. So, plus, Cat is sitting here begging me to go to bed. He's tired. He wants to sleep. I don't blame him. But, yeah, there you go. So, if you wanted to get into Allods, now's a good time to do it. Because, you have easy access to all of the endgame content within literally, like, what? It wouldn't be any more than 3 hours. And you'd be able to make a character and get them all the way up to level 80 within the course of 3 hours. And you'll be doing endgame content with all of the rest of us players who have been playing the game for ages. So, got mixed feelings about that still. It's kind of like, it feels like a lot of our accomplishments have been for nothing, but yeah, there's that. I still have my sweet red griffin, and nobody else does. Well, okay, like 7 other people do, but really few other people do. Anyways, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in and checking it all out. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next... Now that I'm saying goodbye, I'm noticing like the people watching the stream is going up. Hi, everyone! If you want to know what happened in this stream, you can flash back and watch it from the beginning, because it'll be on my channel. But that's it for now, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be coming up soon. I am planning on doing a video. Actually, I've already done like a bunch of the recording for it. I just kind of have to finish doing editing for it. But a bunch of stuff about the new patch. So hopefully we'll get that coming out soon. And Tippin's birthday is tomorrow. Well, technically today, but might have some stuff about Tippin just for a little cat update for those of you that actually cared about that. Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Grr. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.